against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
I caught up with the Buffalo's head coach before the game. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Buffalo's offense comes on the field first today. It's a challenge for this road team here today. You can spend a lot of energy, emotional and physical, getting to your conference championship game and then coming up short. Now, Joel, they got to regroup quickly, but an opportunity to kind of reboot here in the CFP.
You said it, reboot. How quickly can they bounce back after that disappointing loss a week ago? If they can do so quickly, they're going to have a great chance today. I love this team. I think that they're a really quality team, and they're certainly good enough to come in here and win on the road. It's just a matter of, again, rebooting and executing in particular early.
Looking downfield, it's Wilson. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it. And the Buffaloes bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. As they make their playoff debut, it's a new experience for most of this roster because they did not make the playoff a year ago. So how will they handle the pressure, the different level of intensity we see in these CFP games, Joel?
I think that the challenge is trying to make this just another game. It's way easier said than done. Obviously, you're going to feel the enormity and the size and the scope of a playoff game, but the quicker you can get this down to just the details of executing your offense or defense, the better. The team that does
breaks. And he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And to be tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The shotgun handoff here. Fights through the tackler. Here he goes. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Incompletion makes it second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds. Pass rush closing in.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
Scanning the field, it's Wilson. The receiver makes the catch. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Man, this guy is normally so reliable. This tight end has been good for them all season long, and here he's got to haul this one in. That's just a clear drop. This quarterback, I'll tell you what, go right back to him. He's not going to drop it again.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? To the air. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. Receivers are bunched together. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end and the secondary, and the offense is still able to...
He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offense.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Colorado offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short game.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Third down upcoming after that completion. To keeper, can he make it? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Buffaloes will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Testing the right side here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
On the move now. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative negative yardage plays, when you can go out there and create a loss, tackle for...
Touchdown, tied. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Wilson. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Always looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Coming after him. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Hey, guys, here on the Colorado sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the pressure's on. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. To throw, it's Russell, bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on a screen. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here comes the pressure. Looking to scramble now. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away. And avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Bama. This offense cannot be stopped. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the tight head coach at the half. He understands in the first round of a college football playoff game, ball security is the most important thing. They have the lead. They have performed well. And now with the ball to start the third quarter, he continues to talk to them about ball security. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this playoff game. That's the message he is pounding home with his guys here in the third. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Catch made on the left side.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the first down. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
First down and more. He's still running. He's got some space. Look out. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Powering through. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. It's recognition. Getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
The sure hands. It's Williams. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. The Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
Important third down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. Receiver in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Holland. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaking into the clear. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, it's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Russell. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They've got to rethink their 4th down plan.
They'll try a pass here. And is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway. Looking for some space. It's Henderson.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back. It's Russell. The ball is caught. Break. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Tie. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the